So as we were saying, what we're able to show you here is the sort of two ends of the scale in terms of program. So this area is the last area on one of the buildings to get finished. So as you can see, we're sort of fully into the finishes stage. We've got fabric ceilings going in now. This is a double height space, so there's a lot of high level second fixing to do and finishes. There's a lot of joinery happening. There's some artwork gone on. There's some decoration. So there's another 2 to 3 weeks left in this space to complete, and we'll show you the difference between an area that's fully in construction, lots of access equipment, lots of stuff going on, to some areas in the other building where we are complete, and we've got handovers coming up in the next week, where we're handing floors over to the client as we have previously. So it'd be good to show anything you want to sort of pick out in this area, Bob.
Yeah, as you can see, this is probably the busiest area we've got left on the job now. I think without any shadow of a doubt, this and the reception next door. High level of coordination in here, obviously. If you look through, there's a full cook kitchen over there, fully electric, with its own supply and extract ventilation system, feeding up to the 8th floor roof. So there was a lot of work getting fire rated ductwork through the risers, coordinating in that, and all the pipework systems that go up there, etc., to condenser units and so on and so forth. So yeah, this is coming together now. It's one of them ones where you come back in a week's time, it'll look a whole different job. It's getting to that point now where it's going to tip over, and we're going to really start seeing the finishing touches coming in. But yeah, this has been a challenge from a coordination point of view, but we're very much sort of overcoming that now.
Yeah. And all I'm wondering is, where are the four guys that aren't on his towers? We might find them along the way. Yeah, so this is an in-between floor. This is a floor that's 3 or 4 weeks away now from completion. And the status of this floor is we've got furniture going in, we've got kind of final cleaning going on, we've got final bits of joinery happening, decorations. So as you can see, the majority of the walls and the bulkheads, etc., are all painted and ready to go, and the furniture is being installed. So we're picking up snagging now. You can see the evidence of snagging on the wall finishes, and yeah. So I would sort of suggest that this is a good example of a floor that's in that middle bit between the floor that we just looked at, that was in full construction with several weeks to go, and the floor that we're going to go to next, which is pretty much complete and ready for handover.
I think from an M&E point of view, we're pretty much now integrated with our chilled low temperature hot water systems, our closed water systems that feed our 4-pipe fan coil installation. We're integrated into the actual landlord system now, irrespective of what floor we're on, in regards to sort of readiness. And yeah, we've actually been through and balanced the air and the water on most of these floors. In particular, we have done this one, and we're at the stage now where we're just coming back through now and picking up little snags that we've picked up along the way that were recorded when we done our sort of evidence testing to the consultant engineers. Yes, and yeah, this is pretty much done from an M&E point of view, apart from the snagging, which will be closed out within the next couple of weeks.
Lighting control commissioning is underway, as you can see, in terms of the lights, the status of them. And here's a good example of the high-level coordination that was done. This was the steel building that we were telling you about. So the big constraint here was that steelwork only has a certain amount of castellations. There's a lot of services to get within them. One of the architect's requirements was that nothing run under the beams. So there was a lot of work involved in shoehorning, using up pretty much every available castellation in the beams to get the services that were designed in place. And you can see a great example of that here.
And we believe that the fit, it all looks too easy now, doesn't it? Well, now it's up there, but I can assure you the sort of journey and getting it drawn up and ready to fit. There was difficult times that with the coordination of different services at different intervals. But what we did do, we made sure that the main CAD operators from the main contractors were sort of meeting us weekly, even twice a week in some instances. And you had the CAD brains together and sorting things out together, rather than just emailing the odd drawing off to him and that. Get them all together, get them around the same table, get them all on their own PCs and get it sorted that way. And we did that, and I think that helped hell of a lot, having them CAD brains together, completing these, these drawings.